after Jerusalem was taken, the Dome of the Rock was seized by a group of warrior monks calling themselves the Knights of the Temple of Solomon, or more simply, the Knights Templars. In Jerusalem, the Templars began to deviate further and further away from the practices of Christianity. They learnt the secret arts of the Cabala, an ancient form of Jewish magic, along with its dark rites and rituals. The Jews had learnt the arts from the pagans of ancient Egypt during the times of enslavement to the Pharaoh, and developed them into Babylon at the time of Nebuchadnezzar. In 1307, King Philippe of France arrested them for charges of denial of Christ, homosexuality, and idol worship, as well as magic. In 1314, Pope Clement V declared all Templars as heretics to Christianity, ordering all their properties to be seized. Their leader, Jacques de Molay, was captured and burnt to the stake. The Templars were cornered, and just when it seemed they were finished forever, a glimmer of hope arose from a seemingly certain end. They were to find a safe haven as well as an ally. But not in France. In fact, in a country in a desperate struggle for independence against the English. The country of Scotland. 1717, the Templars made their reappearance in Europe. They had grown in both number and strength, and were now ready to coin a new identity, free from their reputation of the past, and given credibility by none other than the monarchy and aristocracy of England. And the name they chose for themselves was a name that would be known by many, but understood by a few. This new name, the Freemasons. The new identity and the grandeur of its members afforded the Masons with respect and dignity.
All right, that was a clip of Donald Trump from earlier tonight, and right after the debate was over, I spoke with the Republican frontrunner. Take a look. And joining us now, he's still number one in the polls and doing very well on the Drudge Report instant poll results. Donald Trump. She went on to say something in reference to Freemasons. She did.
In June 1099, 10,000 Muslims looked on in awe as the Crusaders arrived at the walls of Jerusalem. This city is still at the heart of the struggle for control of the Holy Land, and 900 years ago, it was the Crusaders' ultimate prize.
Understand the Crusades. We must understand, first of all, that this is a spiritual enterprise. It was a brilliant move of the Pope to offer those sinners who are knights, who are fighting people, a penance which was their greatest passion, which is to kill other people. That is, killing, fighting as a kind of penance. This
spiritual act,
yes,
cleansing act.
Cleansing act, yes, and cleansing Jerusalem of pollution by the Saracens, as
they installed themselves on the hill where the Temple of Solomon had stood. It had a profound effect on them, and they began examining. These researches led them to remains which contained the essence of some secret traditions to the heart of ancient Jewish belief. They encountered a teaching which constituted the pagan aspect of ancient Jewish belief, the Cabala.
With this symbolic military salute, the former Superior General of the Jesuits, Adolfo Nicolas, handed the baton to the next leader of the Society of Jesus, the Venezuelan Arturo Sosa.
It has long been a tradition for a newly elected Superior General to meet with the Pope. It's an opportunity for His Holiness to speak with the Superior of the Society of Jesus to offer wisdom and counsel, and for the Jesuit General to ensure that his leadership is in line with that of the Pontiff. This morning, Pope Francis graced General Congregation 36 with his presence. From a nondescript vehicle and with no entourage, Pope Francis emerged at the Jesuit Curia to speak first with Father General, then to the delegates and staff of GC36. This wasn't a social call. This was the congregation, with newly elected Father General Arturo Sosa, presenting themselves before the Bishop of Rome and asking him to guide their discernment towards his vision of the Church. We are the Society of Jesus. We are your servants. We are ready to set the world on fire. Send us. We are the Society of Jesus.
We are your servants. We are ready to set the world on fire.
Send us.